Sticker Books. I'm Macy Good. And for a quick reminder, if you are new, please click down to the right subscribe button. Or if you just want to check this live stream out, I'm sure you guys are going to be happy with the books we pick this year. So before we get started, we are gonna be having some fun here, of course. Before we get started, I would like to welcome who's ever watching. If you are new, of course, check out the other vlogs. And now let's have some countdown fun. We have 25 days to Christmas. So I'm sure it's going to be a good Christmas countdown. So, what we are honestly going to do. So, I'm going to pick like random books, some Christmas books, some random. And now let's start this fun. Real quick, for the newcomers, if my nanny starts with Nanny, I love you. And please put a comment if you can. And the other family members, I know you all are watching. Okay, the first one on the countdown, I really want to start this one off on a good note. And this one is a Christmas book, but I have no idea, but I would love to read. It's by Tess Bailey, Wreck the Halls. Number 1. And I heard a lot about this book through different YouTubers like Katie and Bookland and others. If you ever read this book, please leave a comment if you like. And I will answer in between. So Wreck the Halls is pretty much like what I actually heard is about I think her parents. Let's see if I can read a bit of the back. Arthur Tess Bailey Jennifer's he's sexy. His here it is. Spencer Holiday.
Here's This Is It by Scotty McCreery on Apple Music.
Sorry, that was my phone. Okay. Sorry guys. I didn't expect this to happen. But he don't. The phone's gonna go over here. So, that is not giving no copywriting. Sorry about that. Okay. It sounds like it's about a Mindy Garland may be the daughter of a music royalty, but her world is far from glamorous. She spends her days restoring old books and adventuring the limelight. One awkward, troubled photo was enough, thanks. But when the producer offers her a lot of money, the routine her mother's band on a live TV breaks to wonder if it's time to could wiggle the rock and roll divas best darkness. The lead singer's son is Melody's opposite. The camera loves him. That's where I'm gonna stop at this. But it's kind of like a rom-com. The mother of police signal. The guy's mom sounds like it's like one of those music type of books. And I never read a Test Baby book. If you read a Test Baby, this could probably be a great book. I have not read it yet, but I really do want to read it. If you ever read this book, if you ever read this book, I'm sure you know what this is about. But I never read a Test Baby book quite yet. But honestly, this next year, I'll probably start reading it in 2024. Okay, that was day number one, book number one. So now, what we're gonna honestly picking a second book. The second book might be a Christmas book, or just a random book. And that one will be one of my favorite book authors. A Secret Princess by Melissa Diva Cruz. May. No, hang on. Yeah, I'm just going to read the back of this, so we all, honestly, this one is Mary were her publishers grin as she sat between Sierra and Kurt at the scheduled end. The doing Hall Osters by the nature the three were actually worded more often ignored by the stylish peers in these places left to their one diverse, but not today. The three might have been dreamers, masquerades, void to life. Mary actually liked the sound of that. So this one sounds like we don't know it does say who the princess is in this book, but this next year, I'm finally gonna read this one. I hear it. And actually, Melissa Diva Cruz did a part of this book, but so did another book author. So this one, the other book author is Margaret Stahl. If you ever heard of that book author, I haven't, but Melissa Diva Cruz does a lot of other books also as well. So we're gonna just actually see what this book is mainly about. And if you guys all know, I do that 5-star ratings and of course of great and fun. So this next book is probably a Christmas novel, but it does look like it. So we are gonna, is it a Christmas novel? Let me just, right here. Debbie McCumber, A Small Town Christmas. Because it doesn't say what's inside, but it says in the back. Palmas, Texas is a good place to live with the person you love when Richard Cal Procession is his wife Jean, better known as Dr. Texas. Face that their marriage, she loves her prime promise the town that's become her home as much as his will June be back by Christmas because for both of them the greatest gift of all would be her. Ooh, sounds quite intriguing. Well, I heard a lot of W. McCooper because if you can tell over here, my Christmas wreath has a lot of W. McCooper, so I'm quite excited to honestly read some of those that I did pick from a previous vlog. So that leads to the next one. This is actually a classic. And it is my favorite play by William Shakespeare. If you guys like William Shakespeare, I'm sure you're gonna love this novel. This one is this is a special edition of Romeo and Juliet. And of course is a screenwrite play. If you honestly can tell. It's like a big screenplay. So Romeo and Juliet is honestly, it's about this girl named Juliet. Her family didn't like Romeo in the beginning, but it is like so beautiful how the story is actually written. It's like, oh my god, just a great way. And plus, it's like a script because you can actually read it and remember my minds quickly. But this one, I have a movie of this particular novel, and it works wonders. This next year, I am gonna finally read this book. Finally read this book because I am so excited. So these are next to be number 2. No. Number 3. This next book, I'm sure everybody heard of this novel. Is by, let me just move this out of the way. Actually, if you heard of The Fourth Ring, I'm sure you guys are gonna love this next one. This one I'm so can't wait to read. I have the second book of the series, and I so can't wait to read this novel, and only because it's gonna be awesome. If you guys are new to my comments, go ahead. I can answer them in the blink of an eye. So this one is by Rebecca Yarns. It's called The Fourth Ring. So, what I understand by hearing from other booksellers, this is about like a boarding school of dragons. So, but I'm not sure because I have not read this book yet. It is about this gal who starts a boarding school of dragons, but doesn't know how to fit in. But at some point she does fit in and learn a lot about dragons, how to do magic, and all that cool stuff. Okay, that was number 4. So let's do another popularity book that I'm thinking that might be something you all might be honestly be interested in. And actually, this book's actually by my favorite book authors. That's even better. If you guys heard of Nicholas Sparks, his work never disappoints me. But I'm not gonna pick him up. This one, I'm actually almost done reading. It's been wonders, and it's been quite a great turnout. And you can tell I'm almost completely done with this novel. Oh my word, part of it will make you cry. Because it's kind of sad. Towards the ending. But I'm not quite done with this novel yet. This is 3 Weeks with My Brother by Nicholas Sparks. It's by Nicholas Sparks and Mike Sparks. And it's honestly about how they became brothers, and they both kind of held their mom to raise their sister Dana, kind of thing. And this book opened another genre of books for me. And I so honestly can't wait to read it. Part of it does make you cry and wonder what's going to happen towards the end. But I can't wait to finish this book. I'm finishing this book for the last book on my Goodreads thing. And this book is absolutely amazing. Everybody on Missy Books, you will love this novel. When I first got this book, oh my word, I absolutely screamed. It's like, okay, I probably have the book and I can't wait to read it. Well, this is honestly a great novel. But this time, I don't want to do any spoilers, but this is actually a true story. Now, those two stories, because they're awesome. They're absolutely amazing. And like I said, this is a true story of the two brothers, Nicholas Sparks and his brother, Michael Sparks. They went on a vacation, 3 weeks around the countries. Like they hit Paris, France, Singapore, and other fun, intriguing, and they visit some other countries. It's hard to pronounce, but in every chapter, there's actually a picture. And I do find that really quite cool. This next book, I've been hearing, and I don't know if you guys like to read Kingsbury, but this one I found another favorite book author. So this is Kingsbury, The Baxters. It's almost about one of their gals getting married, but not in a different way. But honestly, Kingsbury writes really, really awesome. Even look at that writing work. Oh my god. It's like the best you could ever imagine. Yeah, this is about a wedding, but not a long-time boyfriend. But honestly, this one is going to be another 5-star rating. Because this book is so unique in a different way. And I absolutely am loving it. And I'm saying this is probably my second favorite book of the year. I heard, and my actually favorite book I actually did read, I think it was last year. And that will be my all-time favorite books by Nicholas Sparks. It's honestly the lucky one. If you guys all are familiar with Nicholas Sparks and his writing work is so unique. But this one, it is going to be turning a movie. It's going to be like a really dark kind of thing. And yeah, and I have a ton of quotes in this one. I want to pick one just to, so after this, I'm going to do my Instagram story. So all you guys will be ready for this book. It's by Nicholas Sparks. Every book of his has a picture of him on the back. if you did not know this. But this particular book is going to turn into a movie, but it's going to be like a dark, dark, dark kind of movie. And honestly, I can't wait to see this movie because this book was actually my favorite book from last year. And I do really actually want to read a quote, one of my quotes from it. Is The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. When I first got this book, when it first came out, I believe it wasn't last year, it was the year before. Yeah, it was the year before. This book was, oh my god, that good. And only because I love this novel. This is my favorite novel by him. And I'm going to be reading a bunch more by him. I think I have one in here. Yeah, I do. And then I will show after the next book. You guys can start counting how many books for 25 Days of Christmas. But this one was one of my favorites. And for the guy who wanted to reread this novel, or actually hear it. It usually says, first somebody, has books all in order right here. Every next time best-selling author books have their books on a separate page, how much books they have. W.M. Cooper has a ton. And Nicholas Sparks, he never disappoints me because his writing work is so unique. He's my favorite book author of all times. I'm sure you guys all know that. But this one is actually the #1 favorite. And honestly, I want to reread it. I'm not sure if I put the creator names in. I probably did. No, I didn't. Well, that was my fault. I did not put that in. But I probably did, but I just don't remember. This book was kind of about Maggie finding her. She had her YouTube channel talk about her cancer and that. And one of her coworkers wanted to hear a Christmas story, so she told the story. Well, at first turned out to be good, but she got pregnant by her friend's cousin JJ. And thanks to her parents, actually went to one of her great aunt's house. And she had some fun. She met a nice, good friend. I forget his name. I want to say it was Kobe, but I don't think it is. Yeah. Oh, Bryce. Yeah, that name was Bryce. Bryce. They were friends at first, and then they started warming up to each other, like falling in love. They went on a few dates, shared a couple kisses. Then that breakup happened, where they were gonna live. But honestly, this was a 5-star rating. And I absolutely love this novel. And I do want to reread it. Not only because, see how many quotes I have? I have a ton of this one. This one was honestly a great novel. And I absolutely adored this novel. Because this is one of the best of Nicholas Sparks' work. So that's that book. Like all the books I read. It's honestly a 5-star read. And this next book, I don't think is a Christmas novel. But I know this series is quite popular, but I have not read this book yet. It's out for me. If you ever read Carrot Case, The Selection, I've not read a book by her yet, but this will be the first book by her I'm gonna be reading. So because it's quite cool, but I honestly do want to read it. And they were glittering gowns, the palace's jewels. The selection is a chance of a lifetime to complete for curious Prince Maxim's heart. But in American signature, it means turning her back on a secret love and loving into leaving home for Price. She doesn't wait. The American meets Mexican. All her plans start to cannibal can the life she's always dreamed of compare to a future she never imagined. Ooh. Now, this book's making me to read it, but I am gonna read it because it's part of my Christmas TBR. I'm sorry you saw that vlog, the TBR prop jar of Christmas, but this one, I honestly can't wait to read. I'm so excited. So the next one may not be a Christmas novel, but I did read this first book of the series. If you heard of this messenger, I'm sure you're gonna love it. It's a tale of Emily Misnap. Oh my gosh, this left me open up a lot more. That's just about myself, but I mentioned myself as a mermaid. This book was honestly a really, really good. She ended up finding her dad in underground, underwater, jail. And she didn't know her dad very well, but she got to know her father near the end. And I kind of cool. It's kind of like, and they ended up going to live on a desert island that I found really, really cool. I mean, because this book was honestly really, really good. And I love this kind of book. And I can't wait to read the second book this summer. And then I'm excited. Sorry about that. There was just my mouth. But honestly, great all-in-one book. I'm sure if you read this book, you find yourself imagining being a mermaid. So that's that book. So this next book, I'm sure y'all like this book author. And that will be, let me see. The Twilight books are good, just so that everybody know that. But this book, this next book I actually did read and I loved it. And this book. It's kind of hard to get on. I want to move these with some of these tabs are they're flimsy. But it's actually Keepers of the Lost Cities, Persona Messenger, another favorite book author. It's like, oh my god. The first book was absolutely gorgeous. It talked about a lot of science stuff. But they ended up in Paris. Kind of thing. And Mr. McMillan did a little cool thing. And actually, I do want to read this quote to you guys very quickly. McMahon. This is full of dangerous adventure with complex characters and relationships you are not your root for tale and the end of time. Lisa McMahon. And this one, I think it's based on like Harry Potter kind of thing. Yeah, it says right here. It says from mom and dad. And also, misery. Really great. Actually, this book was honestly a really good book. I loved it. This next book, I do want to show. This next book was a favorite of mine when I read it. What's this over here? No. Oh. This is a Lisa McMain book, but this one didn't have much of quotes, only a few. Is by Lisa McMain. It's called Unwanted Items of Graves. So this one was by a group of kids. They had went to magic school. And they had under different kinds of talents. They could run, discover a magic hallway. One started some drama in School Like Mr. Today was kind of like the evil guy kind of thing. And the main character in this book was absolutely amazing. But I find out the Mr. Today was kind of like evil. But the brothers, I believe the main character was, let me see. Oh yeah, Aaron. The main character was Aaron. But his brothers kind of helped him out. But actually, I had very kind of neat and really actually quite fun. This next book, oh my god, it won a great heartwarming book. You cannot go wrong with Chris and Hannah. But let me just grab the book out. Let me just this out and grab this book. This one has the, you know. But if you ever read a Chris and Hannah book, this one was my favorite Chris novel I read at first. Heartwarming, kind of sad kind of thing to it. St. Paul's by Kristen and Hannah. This was a great novel. One of my favorites. But this is actually my favorite, so it's this one. And I do want to say, Kristen and Hannah does really good. And I did read this one this year. This one was a great book. It was about this girl named Michaela. She was riding her horse, but ended up in a hospital with a concussion that she couldn't get out of. But she keeps dreaming about being in heaven and all that kind of thing. But altogether, this was honestly a really great book. And I loved every single part of this book. It was a good novel. So, I recommend all you guys to read this book because it was fun. I know we didn't do all 25 books, but I picked a few I thought was honestly really fun and really cool. But always remember, God's always by your side. And I do have a little Christmas quote. Spend time with your friends and family. It's always fun on Christmas. And then, of course, the presents are fun too. But it's more of celebrating the Lord's birthday. Pretty much what Christmas actually is about. Our Lord and Savior. But if there's some of you guys kind of joined in this vlog, I am really am happy that you guys did that. And there'll be another live stream in December of I forget what it was, but I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And real quick, I want to give a good book recommendation. But actually, it's a book that I can't wait to read. And this one is by Martin Durack and Bill O'Reilly taking Paris. Taking Paris. This actually really did happen. True story. I'm going to use just a little bit of it. May 1940, the world is journeying as Hitler's focus involved France with a disturbing backing aimed at Paris. Within weeks, the French government had crumbled and the City of Lights, revered for its comfy lifestyle, courteously, freedom and love of liberty has fallen under Nazi control forever. So this is famous about Adolf Hitler. Wow. And like it has different parts of it. I think that's really kind of cool. This is a new novel I did get last week from Thanksgiving, and some of these are going to be part of the Instagram bookstore I am going to be doing. Oh, another one. And I still can't wait to read this book. It's The Paris Apartment by Kelly Broom. Can't wait to read this. Can't wait to read this. Looks like it's about a gal and her grandmother who lived in Paris. Interesting. Huh? Interesting. Before reading this vlog, I just want to thank all of you to join me on this Christmas countdown. And thank you to Congregation Good Books. If you are new, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell, and have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you to come and just to give a good sense of what we do here at HC Good Books. We also have a book family. We also are doing a I guess it's been liking the book club book. We have been doing a Monday de la Cruz. Never after the 13th Fairy. So we're going to continue doing this one. But after this one, this was actually you guys' pick. And of course, it is a Nicholas Sparks novel. I picked the first one, but and it was a subscriber pick. Oh, the next book club is actually The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. The storyline is beautiful, but kind of sad. But just giving you guys a big heads up. This is gonna be a great book for that. I know it's more like a summer kind of thing, but we're gonna have some fun reading this novel. I'm sure you all kind of love it, and I just wanted to give a great big shout out to a couple of people who are on YouTube and was probably just watching. I want to thank Haley Bookman, Just Allie, no, Just Al. Sorry, Just Allie, Just Allie, and of course, we're going to big shout out to my brother Matthew very Nelly. Thank you for watching. And I'm sorry, you guys are gonna love the other vlogs. And I just wanted to say is take it to come and join. It's been quite a fun experience by doing this live stream. Knowing all you guys. I'm sorry there was no comments, but I still wanted to say take you to join this fun live stream. Last time I did a live stream, I didn't do it right, but this time I did do it right. Thanks, guys. To kind of give us and everything on my bookshelves here, and other bookshelves. That's amazing. And also, look out for the shirt I'm gonna pick. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick because it's my Instagram reels. So also you guys are gonna love it. And thanks everybody to join me here at Lazy Gibbons. It was a fun time just to talk about books. Not just talking about books, but loving everything that we do here. If we get some new, we did get a new subscriber, but I don't know her last name. Megan, if you're watching this, well, I know it was just met yesterday, but you're pretty cool. Thanks, guys. See you guys. Wait, after I do my Instagram shorts and me posting this, so you guys are gonna know what I'm gonna pick. But I have a feeling I know which one I do want to pick. And I just want to give a one more shout out because I know somebody who's been watching this ever since I started this. It's my dad, my nanny, and my bestie, and one of my booktubers, too. He was my favorite, Haley and Bookman. That's all I wanted, and my boyfriend. So I think that was pretty cool to let him see what I do here at Lazy Good Books. But and of course, Rita. Because Rita is cool and really, really awesome. And thank you to come to Lazy Good Books. So I'm going to get out right now just to give this vlog up and just remember, be the happiest person you can be on Christmas. And have fun with your family and friends. And I want to do one big shout out to Matthew Gray because he's a big fan of my channel. And cousin Emma, you're the best! And so is my cousin Jack. Those are my other cousins too. Sorry about that. My nose is a little high, but I'm going to take care of that right now. Thanks, guys, and peace.